In 2023, Indigenous youth from around the world came together in Mérida, Mexico, for the first Indigenous Youth Leadership Dialogue. Held during the International Funders for Indigenous Peoples Global Conference, the gathering sparked a global movement. Together, they created the Indigenous Youth Manifesto, a powerful call for justice, cultural survival, and Indigenous-led futures. That momentum carried forward. Through a series of online workshops, Indigenous youth organized across continents, collectively refining priorities and building relationships rooted in ancestral wisdom and shared purpose, all leading to IFIP's 2025 Global Conference in Naivasha, Kenya.
On behalf of IFIP, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the start of the conference. We're excited to be here with you, and we can't wait to get into all these conversations about how we can shift philanthropy, how can we bring funders and indigenous peoples together, and how can together can create different realities, not only for indigenous communities, but for the rest of the world. Thank you.
It is a privilege to be here today in this space of dialogue, collaborations, and shared purpose. This gathering is more than just an exchange of ideas. It is an opportunity to strengthen partnership, align our visions, and take collective action towards a future where Indigenous youth are not only supported, but fully empowered.
In Naivasha, Indigenous youth came together not to be consulted, but to lead. They facilitated, they spoke, and they listened, updating their manifesto to reflect urgent calls for climate justice, sovereignty, gender equity, and decolonized philanthropy.
Creemos fielmente que los jóvenes son el futuro de la cultura y que sean orgullosos de ella. Y es muy importante hacer escuchar sus voces en las comunidades y que puedan liderar los procesos entre niños, jóvenes y adultos.
It's more important for me to be proud to be Indigenous, to be a woman, and to be trans, and to be queer. It's hard, but it's important to acknowledge the bloodshed on these lands, the bloodshed from colonizer governments, the difficulties around us, and balance that with the joy and energy that everyone else is bringing.
Creo que uno de los principios básicos que debería haber entre las organizaciones de jóvenes indígenas y los filántropos tendría que ser determinar qué es lo que se considera como desarrollo. Vemos el desarrollo desde una mirada que solo quiere un progreso económico, pero para nuestras comunidades tal vez un desarrollo puede significar preservar el agua, preservar nuestra identidad, preservar los ecosistemas.
We, global indigenous youth, recognizing our shared values and common challenges, cognition of self-determination, and following the Global Indigenous Youth Manifesto from Mérida 2 years ago, hereby declare this declaration for its presentation to funders for indigenous peoples.
Indigenous youth named the most pressing threats: climate change, exclusion from decision-making, loss of ancestral knowledge, and chronic underfunding. Their manifesto is a bold call to action for funders and allies to support Indigenous-led solutions, protect territories, and invest in the futures youth are already building.
This is a declaration that has to get out of these four walls. So we invite all of you to share this declaration. This is something that we have done during this session, these 3 days that we have met. And again, this is to build our trust between each other and to move forward.
the representation of young people in this room also give us hope about, well, how this work will continue sustaining during the time. And this space is plenty of innovation, is plenty of wonderful models, of wonderful projects, great organizations.
Over the past 3 days, we have all shared in deep Indigenous brilliance, intelligence, self-determination. We have connected heart, body, mind, and spirit. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your critical thinking, your models of hope, your models of change and inspiration. We acknowledge the ancestors who have brought you here, your sacred mountains, your sacred waters. We honour you.
The IFIP 2025 Global Conference marked a turning point in Indigenous youth leadership and global philanthropy. This is not the end, but the beginning of a new chapter, written by Indigenous youth, guided by purpose, and empowered by unstoppable momentum. The future is Indigenous, and it's already unfolding.